Good morning. I hope you're well today. Happy Sunday. It is January the 21st, 2024. I hope you're having a good year so far. Hope you had a good weekend thus far as well. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in on Twitch if you're watching, and thanks for tuning in on YouTube if you're watching it there. It is greatly appreciated. I do stream these usually live, so if you are watching this on YouTube, you can watch me live on Twitch if you want, just as an FYI. Otherwise, thank you to the latest subscribers, and thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments. They mean a lot, and I appreciate your interaction. That's brilliant, truly. Before I get into it, just let you know what's going on, that touching based kind of a thing. I am still working on a whole bunch of things, as usual, because I'm masochist, I guess, or something like that. Anyways, so in front of us is the Iranians, and I am updating these Iranians, and so far I'm in the 80s now, trying to figure out their organizations and how things have changed. So one thing that I've done is that I've separated out the Republican Guard as well from the Artesh, which is just the regular army. So that will have a look. You'll see different bases for both of the two Iranian armies, I guess, which is kind of fun. I think that'll be kind of interesting when you're playing, to have a whole bunch of goodies inside the scenario. For the most part, so I've had to add a whole bunch of things. So disregard the numbers because the numbers are all wrong. I'll have to go through it and start these from scratch. Hey, John, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Sunday. I have been adding quite a few things. For example, when the Iranians, they didn't have T-55s at the beginning of the war, obviously, but they had captured some, and then they had ordered some from Syria and a few other sources. So come 1981, there was enough tanks to actually start producing some tank battalions and tank companies. So I've been slowly building these things, and 81 is where as far as I can tell, the Pastern, which is the Republican Guard, had developed more structures within their military to compete, or not compete, I don't know if that's the right word, to partake in battles much as the army would. And we'll see that here in 1980, for example, it was mostly just infantry. And then what I'm going to do is 81, they start getting some more stuff. And then as it continues on, the new stuff comes in and they get better stuff and whatnot. So it's interesting for me to see how the evolution of the tank battalions had changed, especially the number of tanks. The number of tanks had varied significantly, which makes sense, especially for the Western tanks. The military, the Artesh, they went from basically a 5-tank platoon down to a 4-tank platoon down to a 3-tank platoon because they couldn't replace the Western equipment, right? So as the war progressed, it was interesting to see the tank battalions as they would become smaller, essentially, which is really cool. Anyways, so someone left a comment and was asking about the scope of the Iran-Iraq war that I'm probably going to participate or create. Eventually, it'll be the whole war, but I think in the beginning, I'm going to provide the order of battles for Iran and Iraq. I am going to give Iraq a makeover with more historical divisions. Right now, I think everything's just generic, so I want to improve those order of battles so that you have proper divisions and brigades and all that fun stuff. And I think I'll make probably either 1 or 2 large maps that'll cover basically this. Here, let me turn this off. I'm interested in covering basically this entire area. There's a lot of battles that happened here as a master map, so this would be one master map. Now, the problem is I don't know how big that is. It's huge. This is would be huge. So I might break it down into 2 and then maybe expand it later. On the bright side, this is mostly desert. There are some hills in here, and there's some hills in here, and there are some hills over here. But for the most part, it's marshy and well, salt marsh. and flat. So building it won't be that complicated, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking for the first master map, go from Desful here over to incorporate Basra, and then down here to the Gulf, and then back again. So this kind of area, there's so many battles that happen in this sector, it makes sense to do that. Now, as we go further north, there were some small battles and whatnot that happened up in the north with mountain infantry and all that fun stuff. So like around Mahabad, I think, is where one was. So those things I will probably do at a later date, but the initial incorporation of this Iran-Iraq war will probably just be the southern portion, because there's a lot of interesting things that happened in this sector. City fighting, to tank battles, to, you know, fighting along the islands down here, the attack on Basra. So, and the amount of scenarios I haven't decided yet, but that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that as a starting point, we'll have a master map, which I can then break down into smaller scenarios, and then the order of battles, basically as much as I can for both Iran and Iraq. So that way, if you're interested to build your own, you'll have the opportunity to build your own. My goal for the amount of scenarios for the initial release, I don't know, 10 scenarios, 5 or 10. Because I'm working on so many other things, I don't want to overwhelm myself with just focusing on this, and that's the only thing I do for the rest of my life. So it'll be just for you to get it out there, so you have something to play with. I think that in itself is kind of cool. So yeah, that's the Iran-Iraq. I'm still working on Cold War, obviously, but those are order of battles. I need to finish those, but right now I'm sucked into the Iranian order of battle, so that's where my thing is. But what are we going to do today? Today we're going to play test a brand new TET scenario. And I just finished scripting this, so I'm going to give you here a quick overview about what a script file is. So you can automate the generation of this file, but you still have to populate it. So this is what you're going to see. This is how it starts up. I just added a couple little things here to say, hey, this is me, I did it. And we don't care about this. This is auto-populated. It tells you where the objectives are. It tells you where landing zones are. It tells you the sides. I didn't really do anything here, but I did create some, based on the objectives, I wanted to create some groupings. So that'll be useful later on. This is just a very brief, quick overview, just FYI. So this here is going to say, I can only use this once, it's a variable. So this variable means that it consists of this objective and this objective. This variable consists of all these objectives. So later on, you'll see how this is useful. Here, this is an auto-generated list that tells you all the units that are available in the scenario. Not all the units that are available in the order of battle, but all the availables that are on the map or as reinforcements in the scenario. And then I also did some groupings here because I wanted to, I'll show you how this is useful later on. Nothing fancy. I didn't do anything fancy. It's a small scenario, this one that we're doing. Here is where you describe what you want to happen, and this is the same for side B. So typically, at least to start, the scenarios here are designed as side A, to play as side A. So side B is scripted, therefore side A is saying, hey, or this, this is a warning, the scenario is intended to be playing as the US player, so unless you're playing it head-to-head, I would highly recommend not playing it this way. But I did incorporate the side B, or the Viet Cong in this case, the information that they need to have, which is important, I think. All right, so this is just the regular ammo levels. So here it's saying, basically, on every turn, if side A has fired, then we're going to reduce the ammo levels by 2. So same for the artillery. If the artillery is fired, we're going to reduce those ammo levels by 2. This is only a 12-turn scenario. I could get fancy in there and do it by turn or by whatever, but for now, just leaving it like that. And obviously, if neither of those have fired, nothing's going to happen. Same with side B, obviously. And here's where we get into the fun part of deciding what kind of points we're getting. So here's an example of, down below I have said what this variable means. It's way down here. Let's go take a look at it. If objectives 1 and 2 have been occupied by the ARVN side, even though they start off that way, if they've retaken them, now we can say that they've been recaptured, and if they've been recaptured, then all this is going to happen. So that means if they've held on to it for 2 turns, they gain 20 points. If they've held on to it for 4 turns, they gain 25 points. If they held on to it for 6 turns, they gain 50 points. Good morning, Napkin Way. Good to see you. I'm glad you showed up. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So that's all the ARVN stuff. But if, by chance, some of these units haven't, or sorry, the objectives haven't been captured yet, say on turn 3, we can say, all right, you've been hanging on to this on turn 3. That's great. So I'm going to give you 25 points for still hanging on to it. And that's for basically all the objectives that we assigned up above. The VC, here you go, same idea. If they capture all the objectives that constitute this TANAM base, then hey, and they held it on for 2 turns, we're going to give you some points. You keep hanging on to it, the more points you get. So all this is cumulative, so you start off with 20 points, then you get another 50, then another 75, then another 100, then another 200. So all this, if you can hang on to the stuff, then you're going to get points, a lot of points. Obviously, if you don't, then it's not going to work. And this means that, so if they capture it and the ARVN recapture it, obviously they're going to stop collecting the points, right? That makes sense. Then we get into the, so this is all the ARVN forces. I didn't script them, obviously, but here's the VC forces. And here, as we do before, the usual, you know, I'm going to die roll 3 times, see what is going to happen, and then if it's left, we're going to do this, all this, and then if it's right, or center, we're going to do all that, but if it's right, we're going to do that. So, since this is a small scenario, this is fairly straightforward stuff, and basically, in essence, what this means is that if this is rolled as a right, or a 3, or whatever it is, and it's saying, if I have not secured my town, based on my description, I try and make really useful descriptions. So basically this is saying this company, which this unique ID, is trying to secure the town of Tanan. And what is it going to do? How is it going to do that? Well, it's going to see, I want to attack something. How am I going to attack it? Well, we're going to shuffle between 6 and 7, objectives 6 and 7. So I don't know what that's going to be. Is it going to attack 6 first or 7 first? I don't know. Who knows? But we're going to attack sequential, so whatever that order is going to be, if it's going to be 6 and 7 or 7 and 6, then we're going to attack it, attack fanatically in both of those cases, and then we're going to see if it's own, we're going to defend it, and then it's defined as secured. Okay, once it's secure, what are we going to do? We're going to look around, make sure that there's no ARVN around, because if there is, we're going to go and attack them. If there's less than 9, we're going to go attack them, but if there's more than 10, we're going to hang out here. Otherwise, we're just going to hang out in objective 6. Or, sorry, this is saying that if objective 6 is still owned by the ARVN, we're going to go capture it, just in case they recapture it or something like that. Otherwise, we're going to defend in normal, as normal, in objective 7. That means this is now defended. It's like, all right, we've done this job, we've captured this part of the town, we're happy. Now, what are we going to do? Now that is done? No, we don't want to do that. We want that. Aha, you see, I found a mistake. Just like that, like magic. So if that's done, we're going to go on to the next objective. So we're going to go and attack objectives 10 and 11. Again, we're going to randomly shuffle those. I don't know how it's going to happen. And then we're going to attack them. If they're attacked, or if we own them, then we're going to hang out in objective 10. Again, we're going to go through, hang around, make sure that there's no ARVN around. If there are, we're going to go kill them. Otherwise, hang out, make sure that everything is good. And no, this is a bridge. We want to keep that. Yeah, so there we go. That gives you kind of the gist of what, or how this kind of works. You can go into so much detail about so many different things, but as a first test, I want to just keep it simple. And of course, I've done my supporting weapons to say, All right, for example, here's an RPG team. If nothing's going on, I want you to randomly pick one of these positions and defend there. And all you're going to do is defend there. If we have objectives captured, well, then you're going to go do something. And here, these are just notifications, so I know during my test that, hey, this actually happened. So we're here now, or we're here now, or we're here now, just as an FYI. All right, so that's enough babbles. So I'm going to save that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to check it. So I want to make sure that I have no errors in my script. And I do that using CSLint. There's a Lua check that I can access. So I've already pre-done this. I've typed that in. So I'm going to press enter. And we're going to see what kind of madness comes up. So there's a track ID mismatch, possibly. And then all these. So these aren't errors because it's just saying it's just once. And I know that all these things are just informative things for me to know what's going on in the scenario as I'm playtesting it. So this might be an issue. So I have to see what this is. So let's open up that file. Sorry, this is not very exciting, but it's very interesting for those that want to learn how to do this. And track ID, where are we? Let's just copy this. So this, I don't have to worry about this because this is part of the Arvin. I normally would change, let's just change this just so we don't have to worry about it. No, because actually I don't have to change it, just for the simple reason that it's the only unit that is part of that organization. So that's good. Save it. So I think we're fine here. Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Vietnam, beta. Thank you for your patience. I hope that makes sense. If you have more questions about that, let me know. I'm always happy to answer them. I will eventually start going into give more detailed videos about that kind of stuff, about scripting and how it works and what you can do and what you should try and do. All right. The Battle of Tan An, sorry. Let's see. So again, this is just a playtest, my first playtest. I haven't played the playtest with this yet. I just finished this script last night, so it'll be fun. While fighting from the initial Tet offensive attacks were still raging in some places, many of the areas had come under control of the Allied forces. I should change that to Free World Forces. 47 kilometers southwest of Saigon, Tan An was a political, cultural, economic, and scientific and technological center of Long An province. It was also the gateway to the Mekong Delta with the main river and road traffic of Highway QL4 and TL22 passing through via the bridge that crossed the Vam Co Te River. The U.S. 3rd Brigade established an artillery base to the west of Tan An. I should change that. That's a mistake. While the remainder of the area was defended by a Regional Force Battalion and National Police. The combination of the above made Tan An a prime target for an attack, and in the early morning hours of February the 10th, the Viet Cong started their mortar barrage on the American base. The reinforced K3 Viet Cong Local Force Battalion began their assaults on the base and Tan An at 0330 with the military post, district office, police station, and QL bridge across the Vam Co Te River as the primary targets. Fighting became bitter and intense, with reinforcements arriving from around the area, including a troop from the Arvin 10th Armored Cavalry Squadron. The Viet Cong forces needed to decide if they were going to stay or fight. To hit or run, hence the title. All right, let's see what happens. Assuming I didn't screw up, we should be okay. Now I know things are going to be bad, and that's okay. Again, computer with Fog of War. I don't want to see what the VC are doing because it makes it way more fun. Obviously, 0330 We're going to be fighting this at night, as an FYI. Battle of Tan An. Over the week of attacks by the Viet Cong, the area has been relatively quiet, but there are patrols sent out and your troops are on alert at the Viet Cong. Oh, in case the Viet Cong launch an attack. Friendly forces, we have the 34th Regional Force Battalion, which is defending Tan An, while elements of the 2nd 60th Infantry are defending the Tan An artillery base. We have a unknown-sized Viet Cong unit operating in the area. The primary mission is to protect Tan An with the Regional Force Battalion, counterattack and destroy any Viet Cong that happen to be in the area. Execution, defending the town of Tan An and conduct patrols around the town to secure main supply route in the area. Counterattack if necessary to re-establish order. The usual losing points for hitting villages. Supply levels are high at the beginning of the scenario, but expect them to taper off. We don't have additional supply. Again, it's only 12 turns. And weather will be consistent. So it's going to be dark. We're not going to change anything here. So I do start first, but I have reduced the amount of action points for most of the units. Let's just take a quick look, see what's going on. I have some units down here in the south. It's a patrol. They're stopped for whatever reason. And here we have another patrol here protecting a bridge. To the north, we have a military post that's occupied by a regional force unit. Same here. And the town itself looks like it is protected by some national police, some regional force units, some more national police, and then we have the main base where we do have some artillery, which is fantastic, and American infantry, and some engineers. But they are fixed, so that is something that I have to be cautious of and be wary of. Actually, that is something I have to check. I don't remember if I did anything to release them. Alright. So, I don't think I'm going to do anything just because this is a test. Let's see what happens. Battle of Tan An. And the turn. And we have an error already. 1723. Let's go to 1723. Oh, there's an error right there. Yay for a typo. Okay, so everyone's moving. And the attack is on. So again, all the VC companies, they will make a decision what they're going to do. They have usually 3 options. 1, 2, or 3. So every time we play this, it's going to be a little bit different, which is kind of fun because I know there's a lot of companies here. Oh, just like that. Uh-oh. This is interesting. So I have to figure out why they're doing that. That's crazy. Alright, so we have units that are isolated, obviously. We have one unit that has recovered morale. We have or 0 units of recovered morale, and 1 unit low on ammo. Alright, first thing we need to do is go and get our reinforcements coming as quickly as we can. Let's load them up. Now, of course, it's night, so driving is going to be slower than molasses. Let's load these guys up. Now, is there a main highway here? Oh, there is. Okay, so that's actually good news. That means, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes. So we should be able to drive 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll get there probably in 3 turns or so. So that'll be a nasty fight then. That's not good. To the north, I think we're going to send our Arvin. So I'll leave one platoon here, and we're going to advance down south to help recapture this. What should we do here? Let's get our trucks out of the way. We don't need them. And what do we have? Police, regional force, and our battalion headquarters. Yeah, scary. Okay, I'm okay with losing those. Let's, oh, I can't even get in there. What are those? Oh, they're trenches. Let's come out here. Defend that. Now, at least this will provide an ambush position. So they're probably going to take this, and then they're going to come after that. But maybe we can get lucky and stop them from doing that. I am going to call in artillery right there and there. And we'll save the other batteries for adventures. Here, what do we have? Our national police. I think I'm gonna. Oh, I can't escape. I was gonna say I was gonna cross the river here, but I can't because the machine gun is there. Ah, crap. Okay, let's abandon that. Let's shoot at the RPGs. Oh, we did cause a loss because only the top one fired. Let's do it again. Oh, that's probably a recoilless rifle. That's not an RPG. Oh, nice. We got rid of the recoilless rifle. Perfect. Let's get rid of my jeeps. No sense giving them extra points. Let's come over here. Try and keep our troops all together while we wait for some reinforcements. Here, let's pick on these guys. Look at all those heavy weapons. I'm surprised that the heavy weapons are out. Uh-oh. That's not good. Perfect. Let's fire again. There, we at least caused them to rethink their attack, so that's good. Alright, let's save it. Oh, I do have another battery. Let's fire here. We know they're going to take those. And let's hit that and that. Okay, let's see what happens. Not good. Uh-oh. Wow, they retreated into our hex. Hopefully they don't die, though. The machine gun came. Oh, they got hit. RPG. Darn it. Oh, there's an RPG there too. you know, I was thinking maybe that wasn't a good idea to keep this particular post. Maybe I should have sent that company north to the town. Oh, crap. Now I'm cut off. That's not good. Double checking audio and video. Is everything okay? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's full strength. Thank you, Netconway. I appreciate it. Thanks, John. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that... Look at that. Ow, look. So I did do something with... What? Oh, ouch. Our police got reduced by a squad. So, we're continuing to hold on to the southern outpost of Tan Am for 25 points. Yay! The northern outpost for 25 points. The Tan An Bridge, which is this one here, for 25 points. Tan An Base for 25 points, which is this one here. So yeah, it's turn 3, right? So I showed you that. And then we have a whole bunch of units that are isolated. Damn. Okay, let's see what happens. Obviously, I picked the wrong spot for the artillery. That's unfortunate. Oh, that was our big guns, too. That makes me sad. Oh, that's a good hit. Maybe. No, maybe not. That's overstacked, too. That makes me sad. So, both these units are disrupted. Crap. I was hoping that one of them would at least be able to cross the bridge, but we did not get that lucky. So, let's bring down our reinforcements. Let's go over here and grab these reinforcements. You know, they went further than I thought they would during the night, so that's encouraging. The Americans were still fixed. You know, I don't think they participate in this unless they get attacked. And we do have troops down south that were really trying to come up and help. Where's the road? Here's the main road. Oh, so the jeeps can move further. What are in the jeeps? Machine guns. Let's get them rocking and rolling up there. Wow, they can just haul. Look at that. Here, this look at that. They've moved themselves into a flanking position for an assault. Damn. Damn, that's not good. So let's do our best to hang on to this position. Maybe we'll get lucky and cause some casualties. Oh, this has already been reduced by 2. That's good. Oh, we didn't get lucky there. Let's use our machine gun. So again, they rolled a die roll and said, okay, our first priority is going to be taking out this company. It could have gone up to the town, or it could have gone and defended something, or there were so many options that it can do. But it decided, all right, we're going to take out this military post. So be it. Let's take our trucks. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. And my headquarters is not very happy. What do you guys think? Should I leave my troops there with the supply trucks, or should I save them to fight? What do you guys think? Your choice. Leave them there. They're in a trench, so they might survive. Or retreat and abandon the headquarters and supply trucks. What do you guys think? Your choice. Leave them there. All right, John. Thank you for chiming in. Let's do that then. We're gonna. Oh, let's call in some artillery just in case we do survive. Let's hit that. Let's hit this, and let's hit this. We have mortars. Let's hit that just in case they decide to come out to play. Let's see what happens. Run away. Run away across the bridge. It's just a machine gun there. That's interesting. Here's the southern military outpost. Uh-oh. 2 companies attacking this now. That's not good. But we did cause an ambush, and I think we reduced it by 2. They have mortars, but I think they're moving right now. We caused damage there. That's good. Another platoon. Oh, now they're going hunting. That's not good. Nope, caused them to retreat. Perfect. Oh. They retreated the wrong way. Well, at least they've run away, so that's good. Oh, they don't like those jeeps. Oh, ouch. Oh, everything is released now, so that's good. And they failed. Ooh, we did cause damage, but we took damage. So we have 9 units that are isolated. We have 1 unit that has recovered morale. Yay! 3 units that are low on ammo. We got denied fire because it's a town. Oh, yeah, we got lucky. So we took damage on that one. That was stacked, so maybe we'll get lucky. I have reinforcements coming, though, John. Okay, speaking of reinforcements, let's get them down to the bridge. I'm not going to put myself out there, but I'm going to at least hang on to that part of the bridge, because that's important. Let's see. Let's fire. Let's fire at all these guys. Oh, our headquarters died. Okay, let's see if we can save our supply truck. Let's do a counterattack here. Oh, no, we got disrupted. That's not good. And here, again, we got disrupted. We're becoming isolated, which means we're losing our ammo levels. Oh, but look, they did reduce themselves there. They did not there. They did not there. So let's pick on this one here. Use the machine gun. Did we get lucky? No, didn't get lucky. I'm going to save a couple of shots. Utilize our opportunity fire. Let's go find our reinforcements. Oh, slow. Okay, where's our road here? Our road goes around either way. There's a bunker. Let's go this way. Nope. Let's go this way. We do get reinforcements, but when do we get them? Did I script that? I don't know. So crap, we might not even get reinforcements. And we have a whole bunch of them too. With some commandos. Oh crap. And ACAVs. Oh, a whole bunch of goodies. But you know what? I think I did not script those. So we'll have to add those. Crap, I forgot. That's why we test. Okay. I think that's all I can do. Oh, let's run away with this guy. And the turn. Oh no, there's something out there. A sniper? Oh. Damn snipers. Uh-oh. Now they're off to the bridge. Oh, ouch. They're assaulting already. It's assaulting twice. Oh, at least they got reduced. Perfect. Oh, they got disrupted. Oh, they're still hitting us hard. Yeah, you know, I think because I have... Oh, that's a good opportunity for us. We have 6 units that are isolated. We have 4 units that have recovered morale out of 5. Can we take... Oh, we can't even take that. Can we go hunting? Ooh, that was expensive. Oh, that was not very... Oh, at least they retreated into a defensive position, so that's good. Can we kill this leader? So before we continue, I want to take a look, just to see. Did I add reinforcements or releases to the Arvin? don't think I did. Hang on. Just checking. No. No. Okay, so I didn't do that. So, that's why we're testing. We will have to fix that. So, it's just me fighting all these units by myself. Let's see. Actually, this will be a good, interesting test to see how bad I'm going to do. On the bright side, they're stuck on the bridge. Which is good for us, because that means we can kill them. Look at that, reducing them, slowly but surely. Taking out the sappers, one at a time. Oh yeah, that makes me happy. We just annihilated those 2 platoons. Alright, now let's hit them with artillery. And hit these guys. Bring up our reinforcements. Now, we're getting close here. I could be ambushed. I don't want to get ambushed. We'll grab our patrols. Can I unload? Yes. Oh, shoot, that scared the crap out of me. So there's obviously an ambush there. Oh no! Oh, we got so lucky. So we're gonna have to fight our way across here. But we have a whole bunch of Americans, and they can fire. Even though it's too dark. Oh, the headquarters got released. I was hoping that the infantry would get released. Oh, we can see them now. Ha 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 ha! Take some of that. Okay, let's move our headquarters so it stops being targeted. And let's continue firing. We do have some heavy weapons over here. There we go. Utilizing the Americans. So if I remember correctly, I don't think these guys get released. No, there's potential for those things to get released. And what are the reinforcements? Scheduled. Yeah, so I needed to script those, which I didn't do. And I needed to script those, which I didn't do. So those are the 2 things I needed to do, which I forgot to do. I thought I had them set on a turn, but I did not do that. What are we doing? Ending the turn. My troops are actually hanging on longer than I thought they would, which is kind of nice. Look at that, we decimated that platoon. It's down to only a squad. But that's better terrain now, so... Oh, it retreated. Perfect. they come. They're coming back. I replaced it with a brand new platoon. Sneaky buggers. Oh, oh, oh! What the heck? That sucks. Lost that platoon. Oh, do you see that? They assaulted with the engineer all the way around. Or not engineer, leader. Well, we got lucky. I really thought we would have lost that. Oh, okay, so they're taking casualties. Perfect. That's what we want to do. I have noticed that the mortars have not fired at all. I don't know, John. I'm kind of confused. I don't understand that. For continuing to hold southern outpost, we gain 25 points. Same with the northern outpost. The Tanan base, we gain 25 points. Let's see, we have 7 units that are isolated, 2 units that have recovered morale, 1 unit, or 1 headquarter unable to provide supply, 2 artillery units unavailable, 5 units low on ammo. Oh, this could be a good hit. We did take out an RPG. Okay, what are we doing? How are these guys? So they're... Oh, they still have full strength. I want to assault, but I can't. That's the southern outpost. Oh, there's a machine gun up there too. These guys aren't happy. I think we're just going to leave them there. They're in a good position. Let's take on these guys. Oh, buggers. Double buggers. Okay, let's focus here first. Oh, excellent. Our patrol has arrived. No issues here. That's good. We can start attacking from the south. Now, there's an ambush here. You know what? Let's say screw that and go north. Let's go on this trail. Let's go up here. That way we avoid this ambush, because this is going to be hard to cross since I don't have the troops to do it. And we only have a couple of tunes. So, what do you think, John? Do you think turn 6 or turn 7 would be a good time to have those reinforcements come on? So, wait. So turn 6, if they come on now, then they'll have to wait until turn 7 to move. Now, depending on what happens in this scenario, so they're going to come from up here. This is where they're arriving. This could be occupied by the VC. So if they get stuck fighting here for the first whole bunch of turns, that could suck. But we don't want them to be, you know, around for out in the beginning of the scenario, because then that takes away from the terrible situation that it feels like that we're in. So I think turn 6 might be a good number. What do you think? Actually turn 5. Why turn 5? Tell me that. Just the movement, you think? Yeah, they hold a turn. So so if they come on turn 6, that means they can move on turn 7, which means they'll get the town. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe turn 5. Just because they have to drive at night, and I think this is probably two or maybe 3 turns away. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Do I want them to move on 6 or do I want them to move on 7? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. So we're on turn 6 now. And if they just arrive, this would give the Arvin some hope. But actually they're doing pretty good on their own so far, surprisingly enough. They're doing okay. I don't know. That's a good question. And the same with these guys over here. You know, if I had them released too early, this wouldn't be a fight. They'd take all this out already, right? So we still want to have it interesting, but we don't want to have it too easy for the Arvin. What does the score show? That's a good question. Let's take a look. We're at a draw right now. And our losses are pretty much equal, although we are gaining more event points than they are. I could boost the objective points to make it a little more advantageous for the VC. So have them worth 2 instead of 1. But they'll also start collecting points. Like, if we don't get into here, they're going to start collecting quite a lot of points every couple of turns, right? Like, if we check on turn 8, this might have changed. We could back it. Okay, we could back it up so they move on turn 7. Okay, so reinforcements arrive on turn 6, and then I'm thinking that the Americans here will probably be released if the Arvin suffer X amount of casualties or something like that. I don't know. I think that might be an interesting thing. Because I think these troops here were designed are protecting the base. Because this could actually get attacked, depending on how it goes or what the die roll is. This could get attacked, which will make the releasing a lot easier or sooner. But so far the VC they're doing okay, but they're not doing as good as I thought. I would have thought this had all been taken out already. So we got lucky in that sense. And this I don't think is going to fall because it's way too strong. But let's keep going. Let's see what happens. Oh, sniper. Crap. So the position of the sniper is totally random. Well, not totally random. It basically does a random pick. And I think I gave it 6 different options to choose from. So every time you play this scenario, you don't know where that sniper is going to be. Ah, they crossed the buggers. Oh. Double O. Hopefully our opportunity fire sounds good there. Our shots aren't hitting. Holy. No, this is a reg... Oh, okay, so we are getting whittled down. Oh, there we're doing okay. Oh, we're going to go hit that leader. So, it's not a pontoon bug. Seven units have been isolated. 3 units have recovered morale out of 5. 2 artillery units unavailable. 6 units low on ammo. What it is, I think. This is one of the new waterways. So this isn't a full bridge or a full hex. And I think what's happening is that either one, there's something that I have to add into the map editor that cuts that off, so that isn't a movement play because this is a special type of terrain. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem, is that I need to add it so that units can't cross there. There's something in the map editor that I have to edit that says that, hey, you can't do this, you can't do this. Because it's not, if this was a full water hex, it wouldn't do that. It can't do that. But it's not. It's one of the new terrain types. The river terrain types. And I think it doesn't understand that we can't actually do this. Unless I do that in the map editor. Which we'll open up the map editor after and take a look. Because I think there's a way to do that so you can't cross. This is not a good position to be in, so I'm going to pull back into this here. At least this will give me a little bit of a buffer because I have more troops here. And we're going to hit this platoon up here. Yeah, the smaller rivers are new. So if that was, like I was saying before, if this was a full hex river, this wouldn't happen. But because it isn't, that is happening. We are reducing this and making it retreat. Did we get really lucky? No, just retreated. So we did reduce it by 1, which is great. These units, we're going to double time up this path. So our goal is to come into this town here, try and secure this area. I can't do anything about this. All I can do is maybe get lucky with opportunity fire and retreat or release some of our units. That would be handy. I was hoping they would fire back, but they didn't. We did reduce it though. Okay, let's fire with our guy over here. Oh, there we go. Ha! Now we got some Americans. And our trucks are released, so that's handy. Okay, let's move these trucks out of the way so they don't die and give them points. Let's move these out of the way so they don't die and give them points. Those are the Arvin Jeeps. Or like vehicles. Alright, so I'm going to be aggressive with my American troop here, our platoon, and go hunt these 2 RPG teams that are there. Here, that's obviously a problem. So now I'll fix the reinforcement schedule so that the reinforcements will come on turn 6. That way we can actually start moving them. I think it'll probably take 1, 2, 3 turns to get down here. You know, if it takes 3 turns, then maybe we should do it on turn 5 so they can move on turn 6. That way they can engage and participate in the battle instead of just arriving there at the very end. Because we might actually need them in the future. Look at this! That leader's gonna die. There we go. Took him out. Oh, I can't even take that. Okay, we have a sniper here. Let's deal with the sniper. Oh, made him run away. That's okay. let's advance with our machine gun. See if we can get closer to town. And I think that's all we can do. These guys... Yeah, so it's not a bug because if we look here, what I've done is into our file. I'll show you if I can find one. Here. So my leader is accompanying the units as it's supposed to. So what it's doing is that it's accompanying them, and the units that it's accompanying is just the rifle platoons, for example. So it is trying to stay and engage in these paddles, where is that? With this particular rifle platoon that's assaulting this. So it moved itself into a position, even though it shouldn't be by itself, where it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's participating in the assault, and to make sure that the rifle company is doing what it's supposed to do. The bug or the issue is that it's doing it by itself. So it should always be with a platoon. So it's accompanying, the script is, the way that it's coded is right, but it's acting independently, and it shouldn't be independent. It should always be with something, which is okay, and that's interesting. I'm okay with that. But in this sense, I have to figure out a way where the leader participates. Yeah, right? So I don't know how to script it so that the leader stays with the troops, unless I put the leader with like a machine gun or something like that. But then they don't get the morale bonus for participating in assault and things like that. So sometimes, like over here, for example, the leader did what it was supposed to do and assaulted and captured that properly. But here, it came to help, but didn't get, and put it in a really good spot. But the other units here aren't dispersed in this attack. So it's kind of weird, but it's interesting, and something I need to figure out how to make it work. All right, so this is obviously not good, but in our next test, we will see that the APCs will be coming to save the day. Now, something else to keep in mind is that, yeah, they're hitting this bridge. One of their goals is to capture this bridge. But once they capture that bridge, it isn't guaranteed that the VC are going to go up QL4 to capture that northern outpost, right? Don't know what's going to happen. So that makes it more interesting, because we don't know what's going to happen. I think it's really exciting. So right now, that company, based on my understanding, is coming out to hunt these ARVN troops, these regional force troops. Can you go through the backdoor approach? In other words... Oh, that's good. They assaulted us, but they had a bad day. They're trying to get in there, which is good. Oh yeah, we're taking this company out by itself. So again, this is another one of those cases that, hey, I think... Ooh, we got lucky there. We have 4 units that are isolated still. We have 1 unit that has recovered morale, 3 artillery units unavailable, 7 units low on ammo. Got a couple RPGs. Perfect. We're going to send our Americans down there to assault that. Let's do that right now. Take some of that. Oh yeah. Alright, and then our regional force troops continue advancing along the north here. These guys, they're not happy, but let's see if we can cause some damage. So here, we can see the leader is actually doing what it's supposed to do. That's a good position for that leader to be in. Can you go through the backdoor approach? In other words, of an infantry platoon sees a leader alone, it moves... No, I don't have detailed control over that. It's a good suggestion, though, but no. Okay, I'm going to leave that last shot with the machine gun for opportunity fire. This might not go well. Let's check down here. So that's down to 1. I'm going to risk assaulting that with one of my regional force troops. Oh. Okay, let's try again. Multiple assaults might save the day. Or not. One more time. Oh, crap. See, our regional force, they suck. Mainly because their assault value is only a 3. So, as I was saying, I think this is going to be another one of those cases of where I incorporate some, as I did before, is that if this company here is trying to assault this, but the leader, or sorry, not the leader. Sorry, I'm reading your comment there, John. The lone leader in a hex goes back to JTCS. Yeah. But the reason why it's a lone leader now is different than why it was back in JTCS. It's 2 different reasons now. That's the thing you have to understand. Anyways, what I was going to say is that if these reach X amount of casualties, then we have to find something else for these guys to do. And I think I'm going to do the same for basically all the companies that, hey, if things aren't going well, you need to think of something else to do. So that'll be something that we do for next session and see how this goes. Yeah, it's totally different, John. Totally different. Same, it looks the same, but it's not the same. Okay, let's go back. Oh, the sniper's still there. Son of a... Let's start going into town. Oh, there's a machine gun. Oh, and we got hit. It's an anti-aircraft machine gun, which is even worse. Crap. Okay. Let's just do that. There's no way they're going to get into this now. Okay, let's save it. Let's end the turn. Oh, the mortars! They finally did something! Holy crap! So I think I'm going to have to remove the trenches from this. The district office shouldn't have trenches. It should have just an improved position. The outposts are okay with trenches, but I think in town it's too defended. This is going to get ugly. Oh, no, they're retreating. Oh no, they're coming to help. Interesting. Didn't get lucky. So my understanding is that I'm going to assume that if that was taken and it's secured... Oh, we got lucky. It's really well defended, though. So we are causing them a whole bunch of casualties. They've hit the over 50% mark, so we gained 100 points. Now they're just going to beat themselves up over this, so I should fix this to say, hey, if you guys are suffering too many losses, then you guys should not do that. So we're getting points again for it's another 3 turns, so we actually are collecting quite a few points, which is great. Again, I'm going to overrun these RPGs if I can with our Americans. Nice. Let's continue to advance. Bring our regional force troops up. That sucks. I'm not going to deal with that, so let's move them back here. Look, there's an RPG sitting there. Let's fire at these guys out in the open. We did cause casualties because only the first 2 shot. Then I'll save the rest for opportunity fire. Let's move over here. Oh, there's a machine gun there. Crap. And the leader's in there too, I think. Okay, it's turn 9. It's 3 more turns. Let's see what the victory conditions are like. We're still at a draw. We're still at a draw. Alright, so let's save it. End it. Oh, they saw us. Okay, good to know. Yeah, exactly there, John. The AA needs to understand if losses get too high, then it's time to back off. So I need to script that, but yeah, we can do that for sure. Oh, it's hitting our trucks. The buggers, they saw them. So there's 2 mortars in town. 3 mortars in town. Yeah, we're going to change this to an improved position, because that shouldn't happen. Sniper. At least it's not hitting anything. Yay! Hopefully the machine gun does the same thing. Oh, now they're coming back. Well, that's better defensive position than that is, that's for sure. Yeah, that's way too strong now. And yeah, they're just beating themselves up on this. So we have 8 units that are isolated, 1 unit that is recovered, which is great, 1 headquarter unable to provide supply, 1 artillery unavailable, 8 units low on ammo. Okay, let's continue advancing. Oh. What's that? We got... Oh, I got disrupted. Oh. Now we got reduced. Crap. That must be a sniper or something. Oh. Oh, we reduced a whole squad. Well, that sucks. Okay, let's call some artillery. Over here, let's hit this position. Let's see if I can assault this. Yes, I can, but to have no effect. Okay. Here, let's unload into this hex. What is your opinion in this game regarding bunker and pillbox spacing? Do you feel the game system is not tough? No, I think the... That's a good question. Do you feel the game system is not tactical enough for that? Curious about your opinion. Yeah, I actually think that it is too high level for that. Although one could argue cases where you can develop a visibility system on the map that reduces that capability. We're just slaughtering these VC now. I kind of feel bad for the VC. And the same down here. Let's try this assault again, see if we can get rid of this thing. Let's try to... There we go. Finally! That puts this in a precarious position, but I don't think we're worried because this is down to 1 squad. This is down to 2 squads. I don't think it has the strength to take it. So that's good. And the turn. All the mortars are hitting us now. Oh, there's a whole company over there. Crap. That's not good. They hit us hard. It's interesting how it chooses its targets, and they're hitting good targets, which is kind of nice. So happy to see that the mortars are working. Oh, I forgot to do these. I wonder if that's a sniper or what is that? At least the... Yeah, right? The mortars aren't rockets, thank goodness, because that'd be a terrible thing. At least we're getting lucky there. Oh, sneaky. I think they're going to try and flank me. That's exactly what they're doing. Oh, That's scary. Yeah, they're just beating themselves up on this. But we're going to fix this, and we're going to see how it changes. Oh, we got lucky. 4 units are isolated. We have 3 units that have recovered. 2 artillery units unavailable. 9 units low on ammo. So we know there's a platoon here. I don't know if there's something there. Look at that. They're good to go. Are we hitting them? Oh, these are B-class units. They can only fire twice. Oh, I can't get in there. We're going to hang on to this position. I want to take out this machine gun. But that's in a really good position to defend itself, unfortunately, which is kind of crappy for us. Oh, these guys are still disrupted. Let's put them in here, because that might boost their morale up to the point where it'll be quicker for them to recover from disruption. These guys, I'm not even worried about these guys. These guys here, I don't think I'm even worried about them either, because they are rocking it for a company. There's machine gun protected up there. Okay, let's do a quick check and see what the status is for the points. We're still at a draw, although we've lost points because we were at 291 or something like that. So they're gaining points still, which isn't good. Ah, the mortars. At least that sniper's not doing any damage. And hopefully this machine gun won't either. Positive vibes. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we're causing casualties. Oh, we reduced by a whole squad. There's some. I'm going to quickly revise it, and we're going to give it another go. And then what I'll do is I'll add a bunch of the other things that I was just discussing about what the VC company should do if they've... Ooh, yay for having an American platoon there. If the VC companies are reducing... Yeah, look at that. What a huge difference having an American platoon versus a company. This shouldn't have lasted so long. This should have been taken out earlier on in the game. One video I think would be helpful to beginner is how combat in the game engine works. That is how firepower, range, strength points all interact to produce a final result on the CRT. How does that affect assaults? How does that affect assaults tool? Just a thought. Oh yeah, that's a good idea there, John. Although there's numbers in the background that I don't know. Only Berto knows that. But we can give some examples anyways. No, that's a really good idea. Great idea. Alright, so we gained some points for continuing to hold a whole bunch of stuff, which is great. Let's see. This is the last turn. See, now this leader, they're doing the right thing in this case, right? So that's good. Let's see, can I get a little bit closer? There's sappers in there. No wonder we couldn't assault that. Ah, crap, we got disrupted. Okay. So, I think I'm not going to do anything else, just because we kind of know what's going on already. Let's check the status, victory conditions. We have a minor victory now, just because we have, or slaughtering a lot. We gain points for killing so many of the VC. So let's end it. Let's just let the VC do their thing. We'll do some edits, and then we'll start over. But the major edits, I'll save for next week. So the remainder of this session, we'll just play a first few turns of the next, the new rerun, just to see what the VC do and how they change things. And we'll fix the reinforcements, we'll fix the releases, and then that'll be that. We should be really good to go for next week to play a proper playthrough of this particular scenario. Now we retreated. Don't feel bad, I don't know them either. I suspect it's a black box within a black... Yeah, well, yeah, that's just it, John. But, generally speaking, I mean, we can give examples on how it works. Yeah, for sure. That's a great idea. Oh, we got reduced again. So we got lucky in one sense that the VC didn't destroy a lot of our companies in like outright, so they didn't get a lot of points for that. But we are gaining quite a few points for taking them out, which is kind of nice. So at the beginning of the session there, Stipe, we went over what I'm doing on the Iran-Iraq war stuff, and also kind of like a description about the Lua file for this particular scenario and how it kind of works and how to check it to see if there's any errors, that type of things. Then we started to play. Take it out. Take it out. Nope. Didn't get lucky. Oh. Got lucky. Oh, we did take a loss there. But we caused casualties. That's good. Ooh, their sapper took some casualties on that. Excellent. And these guys, yeah. I'm not even worried about that anymore. So yeah, what I'll do for next weekend is I'll change what happens. For example, we'll have a random die roll that says if this particular VC company gets to 50 or 60 or 70 or 63% or something like that, then it's going to do something else. Casualties, I mean. Minor victory, just scraped by. So they got their points. They didn't collect as many points as I thought they would, which is kind of interesting. I don't want to save it. Alright, so let's quickly edit this. That's first things first. Let's go to the map. Where's the map? Here's the map. Now, I think there's a way. Where is it? Water block? Is that what it is? I don't know if that's what it is, but we're going to try that and see if that does anything. Then we're going to go into the scenario file really quickly. We're going to change just a couple things. Go to 10am, wherever it is. There it is. So let's go to the reinforcements. I'm going to change these, modify. So these ones we're going to change to turn 5. And these ones we're going to change to turn 6. And then status, release. I can't modify these. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up some conditions for these, and that's why they're set to 998 and 999, because that will allow me to define how I want those things to be released. So I can say that if the Arvin suffer 20% casualties, release the infantry. If the Arvin suffer 50% casualties, release everything just to go help and protect, right? So I think I'm going to leave that for now. So we're not going to see them because I haven't scripted this yet. But next session, we'll see that. So let's save that. Oh, I wanted to also change this to an improved position. And I think that was all. So let's save that. End the turn. And that'll make it more interesting. Now, let's see, since we have 20 minutes, let's see how the VC do. I am going to play this just a little bit quicker than I did before, since I don't need to read this because we did this already. Do you find this interesting? Question. I mean, are you enjoying watching me play these playtests for you to make sure that they're going to be good for when you actually get them? What do you think? Let me know. Alright, again, don't need to read that because we did it already. Now, again, as a playtest, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let the first turn do its thing. And this is the Battle of Tan An, which is there. Replace it. Thanks, John. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy it. Alright, so again, die roll for each of the companies, of the VC companies. We don't know what they're going to do, but we're going to see what they're going to do. I'm kind of curious to see how it turns out. This should be a major difference. I mean, this is still a good position for the Arvin to be in. And just like that, they took Objective 7, the buggers. We're being swarmed! Holy crap! And bada boom. Just like that. We lost our police force. Ouch. Alright, so we have a couple units that are isolated. Let's, again, we're going to load up everything. Get them on the road. All our reinforcements. We can move them down the highway. So, here's a question. What do you guys think? Do you think I should risk sending some troops from here, or do you think I'm going to get attacked again? What do you guys think? This is up to you. We got attacked last time we played this. Now, do you think the odds are going to say I'm going to get attacked again, or are those companies going to go do something else? Should I leave my troops here, or should I send a couple up? Should I send the whole company up, or should I just leave them there? What do you guys think? Let me know. Here, I think we're going to get a little bit... I think we're going to do what we did last time and move these guys towards the bridge, because the bridge is going to be key. Especially since we have reinforcements this time. Leave them there. Leave them there. Okay, so let's leave them there. That was probably going to be playing more risky than anything. Oh, crap! Oh, did you see what I did? Let me explain what I did. I selected this truck, and I was going to do the same thing that I did last time and get it out of town, but I accidentally right-clicked on this hex here that is occupied by the VC, so I just killed myself. Oh, freaking fire truck. That's not good. Okay, again, we're going to abandon that because there's no sense losing my troops. We're going to put them into this position here. Hopefully we can provide an ambush position because we know we're going to get screwed up here. So the vehicles, let's also get them out of the way. I don't think I can move anything else. I'll leave them there. Yeah, actually, I really like that ambush feature. I think it's really cool. It's a pain in the rear, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, that's all we're going to do. Let's save these guys if we can. Can I cross that? No, you see, now I can't cross. But I may not have enough action points for that. Alright, let's see what happens. Again, we're just doing this quick just to get a feel of what the VC are going to do this time. So they've secured that part of our western Tainan, which is not surprising. Oh, they are attacking! Ah! Interesting. Because I was really tempted to head them north. So good thing you said that there, John. Good job. Good job. I wish our guys could hit something. You totally did pick right, John. You did a great job. Wow, look at them all. Holy crap. That's not good. Oh, they both got hit. So we're holding on to the southern outpost. The northern outpost. The bridge we still hang on to. That's good. The base we still hang on to, which is over here. And that's that. So, one unit has recovered morale. We have one headquarter unable to provide supply and 4 units low on ammo. Let's get our machine guns across the bridge if we can. Run! Run, Forrest, run! No, that didn't turn out well. Let's bring our reinforcements down. Okay, so now we know there's only going to be one company attacking this, and there's only going to be one company attacking the town. So we actually got lucky here, which is good. Okay, so let's save that, end the turn, see what's going to happen. Oh, the mortars are working yet again. Perfect. Oh, RPG. Oh, we're going to lose that platoon. Totally. Here comes the second company. Oh no, so they got reinforced by another company over here. Sneaky buggers. I'm hoping our opportunity... Usually our opportunity fire is more effective than our actual fire. I don't know why, just maybe that's in my head, but it seems that way to me. Come on, if we disrupt them, then they can't participate in the assault, which means that we'll get lucky. Ah, look at that. Flanking position. Just like that. I really like that the AI does that. It's soaking up all the opportunity fire. Ooh, they've taken casualties already. Whoa, we took out a whole squad. There we go. They're going into position. Oh, there's an RPG there. Crap. That is not a surprise. You see, the leader did the right thing there. It's positioning itself into the proper position. Ah, you see, that was silly. Now it's secured the bridge, the town. Alright, so we have 8 units that are isolated, which is not a surprise. Let's bring down our reinforcements. I'm not going to put them onto the... This is protecting the visibility, so let's just hang on to that. Oh, it is, John. It's way better. It's way better. I forgot to move our troops last turn. So we wasted a whole turn moving. Let's fire everything at this thing here. Are we going to get lucky? No, everything fired. Let's fire at the other one. What I find really interesting is how they decide to assault. So this lost a squad already. Last time, it set up here and here and here. And this time, it's setting up, again, a flanking position, but 2 different locations. So that's kind of interesting. Just never know what's going to happen. Let's overrun this. Oh, no. Can't even do that right. And now I can't fire, so I'm screwed. That's it. Let's call in some artillery. This is obviously a big threat. Let's use our 110s here. 155s there, and the mortars there. So hopefully we can survive. I'm curious to see if the mortars are going to hit something useful. Nope, they didn't even fire. The eye is so much more entertaining in CS Nom, especially with the scripting. Yep, it totally is. We're hoping our opportunity fire is going to be effective. Now, obviously, these units are going to be isolated, which means that next turn they're going to be firing at 70% or something like that of their attack value. Oh, I forgot about the RPG. Our reinforcements should start to come next turn, though. Which is good news. Alright, so now can we survive assaults? This is the question. Oh, uh-oh. You see her coming out to play. North side of the river. Oh. Oh, that's good. We caused casualties on them. Reinforcements have arrived. We still have 8 units that are isolated. Artillery hitting. Ah, denied authorization. Buggers. Okay, well, let's go see what we got for reinforcements. We have a whack load of goodies. Oh, look at all that. We have ACAVs, we have an Arvin, plus we have some armored cars. Oh, man, that just exhilarates me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull back into a nice defensive position. Hold this position while our reinforcements come up, and then we're going to assault that position there. Oh, man, that's just freaking awesome. I'm so excited. I need to get out more, because that's really exciting. Here, I think we're okay. They reduced themselves by 1 and by 1. Let's pick on these guys over here, because they're the strongest. Didn't hit anything. Didn't hit anything. That's okay. Again, let's try to assault this. Oh! Oh. Let's fire at it then. Maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, they took out our headquarters. The buggers. Oh, and they took out some supply trucks. That sucks. Okay. That's all we can do. Let's end the turn. Now the artillery is hitting. It missed, though. And now... missed. Oh, disabled a supply truck. Crap. RPG. Oh, they caused us casualties against our police. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's a... this company's coming out to attack. Huh. Interesting. We're hanging on, though. That's good. Oh, we got lucky again. Oh, we got really lucky. So we're still hanging on, gaining some points. We have more reinforcements. Let's move our reinforcements. Let's see how far they move. I'm kind of curious. Where's the road? There's the road. You know what? They might... Oh yeah, maybe we didn't need to move them onto turn 5 there, John. Because they're moving way... They're moving way further than I anticipated that they would. Okay, so let's see. Can our regional force here hang on? Oh, we caused casualties. Let's hit this one. We reduced this by 1. That not. Okay, so we're not getting lucky here, but that's okay. Here, what do we got? Let's hit these. Ah, I took out a platoon. Nice. Oh no. Let's just disperse our fire. All right. Now let's unload these guys. Can I move up here? No. Let's see if we can draw some fire into here. We know before that was an ambush position. Nope. Nothing. Let's fire with these guys. Ah! All right. Okay, we know that there is RPGs there. Perfect. That's what we wanted to find out. Now, we have artillery support. Just going to call in some various batteries. Let's end the turn. Oh, we have more reinforcements. Nice. What else do we have? Some more infantry, some mortars. Oh yeah, we have way too many troops. I think we're gonna rock this. Oh, we took a casualty. That's not good. Oh. Yeah, I think turn 6 is a better idea, John. I really do. Seven units are isolated. We have one unit that's recovered. 2 headquarters unable to provide supply. Hey, thanks for tuning in there, John. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you maybe on Wednesday. good hit. Oh, interesting. Now, we ran into some bad guys here. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. Especially sappers. Ah, sniper. Okay, so let's fire at these RPGs. Ooh, it retreated towards us. Look at that. Took them out. I know that they're there. This is another feature that I love with the new system, is that we can target apparent empty hexes, which is just awesome. Let's move these trucks out of the way. Let's fire with our mortars. And we're going to push down this road. Alright, so I think this is good enough for me to understand what I need to do. And then we will play this again next week, next Sunday. And I'm going to do some revisions to how the VC participate in their things. And yeah, I think it'll be a little more interesting. I'm kind of excited to show you what we're going to do and how this is going to turn out. It's very difficult to understand what the VC are going to do because they have so many options, which is kind of fun because you never know what's going to happen. But like this, I was totally not expecting that. That's just brilliantly awesome. But that's good to see because the sniper spotted them. So these guys came out to counterattack, which is freaking crazy. Love it. I think our armored units are here too soon. I think I'm going to delay them by a turn for both sets. And I'm going to have it so that once these units here, see, they're already beyond 50% casualties, so once they get that point, or a random number that I'm going to choose, we are going to have them do something else, because there's no sense them beating themselves up. So I'm going to have those type of things fixed for all these companies next session, and it'll be a far more interesting fight, especially since there's so many units coming, which is crazy. I think it's almost too many. I think it is. I think it is almost too many. But anyways, hey, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you like this type of content, please consider giving it a like and subscribe. It really does help. If you have any comments or questions and you're watching this on YouTube, ask them down below. I do answer all the questions. If there are things specifically that you would like to see, let me know. I'm happy to oblige. I am going to be working on some scripting scenarios, or not scripting, scripting videos, just as an FYI. I will get to those as soon as I can. As you've saw in the beginning of this video, I am working on a lot of things, so I have a lot of things going on. Anyways, I won't bore you with that. So, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you have a fantastic day. And on that note, take care, smile always, and talk to you soon.